The origins of humanity are a fascinating tapestry woven from countless threads of evolution, migration, and innovation. Our story begins millions of years ago in Africa, where early hominins like Homo habilis first crafted tools, marking the dawn of human ingenuity. As these early ancestors ventured out, they adapted to diverse environments, leading to the rise of Homo sapiens around 300,000 years ago. With the development of language and social structures, communities began to form, laying the groundwork for early civilizations. The Neolithic Revolution, around 10,000 BCE, transformed our relationship with the land as agriculture emerged, allowing people to settle and build societies. From Mesopotamia's ziggurats to the pyramids of Egypt, these civilizations flourished, driven by trade, culture, and the quest for knowledge. Each step in this journey not only shaped our past, but also set the stage for the complex world we inhabit today. Life on Earth began its incredible journey around 3 billion years ago, a time when simple organisms thrived in the oceans. Fast forward to about 6 million years ago, and our ancestors, the hominids, started to emerge from the dense forests of Africa. Imagine the world back then: vast landscapes, untamed nature, and the dawn of intelligence. Then, around 1.9 million years ago, Homo erectus took a bold step, migrating out of Africa. This was no small feat. They adapted to new environments, mastered tools, and even harnessed fire. Each step they took laid the groundwork for the diverse tapestry of humanity we see today. It's fascinating to think that our journey began with those early hominids, navigating a world that was both beautiful and brutal, shaping the very essence of what it means to be human. The rise of Homo sapiens marked a pivotal moment in Earth's history. Our ancestors, equipped with advanced cognitive abilities, began to form complex societies. This shift wasn't just about survival, it was about innovation. We developed language, allowing us to share ideas and collaborate on a scale never seen before. Agriculture emerged, transforming nomadic tribes into settled civilizations. With this stability, we built cities, created art, and established trade networks that spanned continents. As we harnessed fire and mastered tools, our ability to manipulate the environment grew. This led to technological advancements that fueled our expansion. From the pyramids of Egypt to the philosophies of ancient Greece, Homo sapiens crafted a legacy of knowledge and culture. Our capacity for cooperation and competition drove us to explore, conquer, and ultimately dominate the planet. Today, we stand as the architects of our world, a testament to the extraordinary journey of our species. In the cradle of civilization, fertile lands birthed remarkable societies. Picture Mesopotamia, where the Sumerians harnessed the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, creating irrigation systems that transformed arid land into lush fields. Their innovations in agriculture fueled population growth and led to the rise of city-states. Meanwhile, in the Indus Valley, advanced urban planning emerged, with cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro boasting sophisticated drainage systems and grid layouts. And then there's Egypt, where the Nile's annual floods nurtured the soil, allowing monumental architecture to rise. Think the pyramids, testaments to human ingenuity and governance. These early civilizations laid the groundwork for trade, writing, and culture, shaping the world as we know it. A man named Hammurabi, the king of Babylon, stood before as the architect of a revolutionary legal code. In 1772 BCE, he inscribed his laws on a massive stone stele, a testament to justice and order. His code, known as the Code of Hammurabi, was designed to establish clear standards for behavior and consequences for wrongdoing. It's not just about punishment, it's about maintaining the delicate balance of our society. Each law reflects the hierarchies of our world: noble, commoner, and slave, ensuring that justice is tailored to one's status. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. This principle underscores the importance of fairness, yet it also reveals the rigid structure of our society. Through these laws, he sought to unify his people, providing a framework that would govern our interactions and protect the weak from the strong. His legacy? A foundation for future legal systems, echoing through the ages, reminding us that justice is not merely a concept, but a vital pillar of civilization. In the heart of Mesopotamia, the Sumerians transformed the landscape of human civilization. Imagine bustling cities like Ur and Uruk, where the first urban centers emerged, teeming with life and innovation. They mastered agriculture, harnessing the Tigris and Euphrates rivers to cultivate crops, which allowed their population to thrive. This agricultural revolution laid the foundation for society as we know it. But that's not all. The Sumerians also invented one of the earliest writing systems, cuneiform. With clay tablets and a stylus, they recorded everything from trade transactions to epic tales, preserving their culture for generations. Their advancements in mathematics and astronomy shaped our understanding of the world. The Sumerians didn't just build cities, they built the very framework of civilization, setting the stage for future societies to flourish. In the ancient epic of Gilgamesh, we dive deep into the heart of humanity's greatest fears and desires. Gilgamesh, a king of unmatched strength, faces the profound grief of losing his dear friend Enkidu. This loss ignites a relentless quest for immortality, a journey that reveals the fragility of life. As he traverses mountains and meets gods, he learns that true immortality lies not in escaping death, but in the legacy we leave behind. The epic beautifully illustrates the tension between our mortal existence and the yearning for eternal life. In the end, Gilgamesh discovers that embracing our humanity, with all its pain and joy, is what truly makes us immortal. As I stand before the Great Pyramid of Giza, I can't help but marvel at this ancient wonder, built over 4,500 years ago. These monumental structures were not just tombs, they were gateways to the afterlife, reflecting the profound beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Each pyramid was a testament to the pharaoh's power and divine status, meticulously designed to ensure their safe passage to eternity. The precision of the engineering is astounding. Over 2 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 2.5 tons each, were transported and assembled with incredible skill. Imagine the labor and dedication of thousands of workers, united by a shared faith in the afterlife. The pyramids stand as a symbol of human ingenuity and the enduring quest for immortality, a legacy that continues to captivate our imagination today. As I stand before these magnificent pyramids, I can't help but marvel at the ancient Egyptians' incredible belief in the afterlife. These colossal structures were not just architectural feats, they were sacred tombs for pharaohs, designed to ensure their safe passage to the next world. The Egyptians believed that life continued after death, and the pyramids served as gateways to eternity. Inside, treasures, food, and even servants were buried alongside the pharaohs, all meant to accompany them in the afterlife. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, was a testament to their engineering prowess, built with precision to align with the stars. Each stone tells a story of devotion, power, and the unyielding quest for immortality. The pyramids remind us that the ancient Egyptians were not just builders, they were dreamers, crafting a legacy that still captivates us today. The mandate of heaven was a powerful concept in ancient China, establishing that rulers governed with divine approval. This idea shaped the Xia and Zhou dynasties, who not only pioneered governance but also tackled flood control and laid the philosophical groundwork for civilization. From this rich legacy emerged Confucianism, which emphasized societal harmony and moral integrity, guiding interpersonal relationships. In contrast, Taoism sought balance with nature, advocating for a harmonious existence with the world around us. Together, these philosophies created a dual framework that continues to inspire and influence cultures globally, reminding us of the delicate balance between authority and nature. The Indus Valley civilization, thriving between 3300 to 1300 BCE, was a marvel of urban planning. Imagine cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, meticulously laid out with grid patterns and advanced drainage systems. They had public baths, showcasing their commitment to hygiene long before modern sanitation. Their brick houses, often 2 or 3 stories high, were built to last, reflecting a sophisticated understanding of architecture. Trade flourished, with goods like cotton textiles and pottery exchanged across vast distances, even reaching Mesopotamia. The people of the Indus Valley were not just surviving, they were innovating, laying the groundwork for future civilizations with their remarkable technological advancements. Greece, the birthplace of Western ideals, is a fascinating tapestry of thought and culture. Picture Athens, where democracy flourished, allowing citizens to debate and shape their governance. It was a radical shift from the rigid militarism of Sparta, where discipline and strength reigned supreme. These contrasting city-states laid the groundwork for political philosophy. Think of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, giants whose ideas still resonate today. They explored ethics, governance, and the nature of knowledge, influencing countless generations. This rich legacy of inquiry and debate has shaped our understanding of freedom, justice, and the human experience. Greece didn't just give us democracy, it ignited the spark of critical thinking that fuels our modern world. Cyrus the Great transformed the ancient world by establishing the Persian Empire, a remarkable feat of unity among diverse cultures. Imagine a vast realm where different languages, traditions, and beliefs coexisted under a single banner. Cyrus didn't just conquer, he respected local customs, allowing people to thrive while fostering loyalty. His innovative governance laid the groundwork for future empires, emphasizing administration and infrastructure. Persian engineering marvels, like the Royal Road, connected distant lands, facilitating trade and communication. This network not only enhanced commerce but also spread ideas and culture, making Persia a beacon of civilization in its time. The legacy of Cyrus and his empire continues to influence governance and engineering even today. Christianity began with the life of Jesus Christ, a figure whose teachings ignited a movement that spread like wildfire, even in the face of fierce persecution. Imagine a small group of followers, fueled by faith, transforming into a global religion that now connects billions. Meanwhile, in the 7th century, Islam emerged through the revelations of Prophet Muhammad. His message united the fragmented tribes of the Arabian Peninsula, creating a powerful community that rapidly expanded across Asia, Africa, and Europe. Both religions, born from profound spiritual experiences, shaped cultures, laws, and societies, leaving an indelible mark on human history. Their journeys reflect resilience, faith, and the enduring quest for meaning in our lives. Ancient Rome, a civilization that transformed from a republic to a mighty empire, was shaped by iconic figures like Julius Caesar and Augustus. Caesar's ambition and reforms paved the way for a new era, while Augustus solidified the empire, bringing peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana. But it wasn't just politics that defined Rome. Their engineering marvels, like aqueducts and roads, revolutionized infrastructure, connecting vast territories. Roman law laid the groundwork for modern legal systems, emphasizing justice and citizenship. Culturally, their art, literature, and philosophy influenced countless generations. The legacy of ancient Rome is not just in ruins, it's woven into the fabric of our world today. The Eastern Roman Empire, which evolved into the Byzantine Empire, was a remarkable guardian of Roman laws and Christianity. At its zenith, under Emperor Justinian, we witnessed a transformative era. His legal reforms, encapsulated in the Corpus Juris Civilis, streamlined and preserved centuries of Roman law, influencing legal systems for generations. But it wasn't just about laws. Justinian's vision also led to the construction of the Hagia Sophia, a breathtaking architectural marvel that symbolized the empire's glory and the fusion of faith and culture. This magnificent church stood as a testament to Byzantine ingenuity, blending artistry with spirituality, and remains a symbol of resilience and beauty to this day. The Olmecs, Mayans, and Nazca were remarkable civilizations that shaped the Americas with their incredible achievements. The Olmecs, often considered the mother culture, laid the groundwork for future societies with their colossal stone heads and early forms of writing. The Mayans took this a step further, mastering agriculture with advanced techniques like slash-and-burn farming and creating a complex calendar system that accurately tracked celestial movements. Their architectural marvels, like the pyramids of Tikal, showcase their engineering prowess and deep understanding of astronomy. Meanwhile, the Nazca left behind their enigmatic geoglyphs, massive designs etched into the desert that can only be fully appreciated from the sky. These civilizations not only thrived but also contributed significantly to our understanding of the world around us, blending science, art, and spirituality in ways that continue to inspire us today. After the fall of Rome, Europe plunged into a chaotic era, giving rise to feudalism, a system where land ruled and loyalty was everything. Imagine a world where kings granted vast estates to nobles in exchange for military service, while peasants toiled the land in a life of servitude. At the top of this hierarchy sat the Catholic Church, wielding immense power and influence, guiding the moral compass of society. Then came Charlemagne, a visionary leader who united much of Western Europe under his rule. In 800 CE, he was crowned Holy Roman Emperor, a title that symbolized the fusion of political power and divine right. His reign sparked a cultural revival, paving the way for the Renaissance. Feudal Europe was a tapestry of conflict and cooperation, shaping the very foundations of modern Europe. The Crusades were more than just a series of religious wars, they were a fascinating crossroads of cultures. Picture this: European knights, driven by faith, journeying across vast landscapes to reclaim the Holy Land. But as they clashed swords with Muslim forces, something unexpected happened. They didn't just fight, they exchanged ideas, art, and knowledge. The Europeans encountered advanced medicine, mathematics, and philosophy from the Islamic world, sparking a renaissance of thought back home. Spices, textiles, and even coffee made their way to Europe, transforming daily life. The Crusades, while rooted in conflict, became a bridge that connected vastly different cultures, forever altering the course of history. It's a reminder that even in times of strife, the seeds of understanding can take root and flourish. The Silk Road was more than just a series of trade routes, it was a vibrant tapestry weaving together the cultures of Europe, Asia, and Africa. Imagine merchants traversing vast deserts and towering mountains, carrying silk, spices, and precious gems. But it wasn't just goods that traveled, ideas flowed freely too. Buddhism spread from India to China, while innovations like papermaking transformed societies. The exchange of art, science, and technology sparked creativity and collaboration across continents. Through the Silk Road, the world became interconnected, laying the groundwork for globalization long before the modern age. It was a journey of discovery, where every caravan carried not just products, but the very essence of human connection. In the Gupta Empire, a golden age of knowledge flourished in India. Mathematicians like Aryabhata introduced the concept of zero and made significant strides in algebra and trigonometry. Their work laid the groundwork for modern mathematics. Meanwhile, in Baghdad, the House of Wisdom became a beacon of enlightenment during the Islamic Golden Age. Scholars translated ancient texts and made groundbreaking discoveries in medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. They perfected surgical techniques and mapped the stars with astonishing accuracy. These two remarkable centers of learning not only advanced their own cultures, but also shaped the intellectual landscape of the world, bridging the past with the future. The Viking Age was a remarkable chapter in history, marked by fearless seafarers who ventured far beyond their homelands. These Norse explorers were not just raiders, they were traders, navigators, and cultural ambassadors. With their longships, they sailed across treacherous waters, reaching as far as North America, the Mediterranean, and the rivers of Russia. Their raids instigated a cultural exchange that transformed Europe. They brought new technologies, like advanced shipbuilding techniques, and introduced innovations in trade that connected distant lands. The Vikings established bustling trade routes, exchanging goods like furs, amber, and spices. But it wasn't all about conquest. They settled in places like England and Ireland, blending their customs with local cultures. Their legacy lives on in our language, place names, and even in the art we admire today. The Viking Age was not just an era of exploration, it was a dynamic period that shaped the very fabric of European history. Empires like Rome and Byzantium, once towering giants, crumbled under the weight of their own internal conflicts, relentless invasions, and crippling economic woes. Imagine the streets of Rome, bustling with life, yet simmering with discontent. Political corruption and civil wars tore at the fabric of society, while barbarian tribes lurked at the borders, ready to strike. But their fall wasn't in vain. The legacies they left behind are woven into the very foundations of our modern world. From Roman law, which still influences our legal systems today, to the architectural marvels that inspire contemporary design, their impact is undeniable. The governance structures they developed laid the groundwork for democracy, while their cultural contributions in art and philosophy continue to resonate. In their collapse, they taught us invaluable lessons about resilience and the importance of unity. Their stories remind us that even the mightiest can fall, but their legacies can endure, shaping the future in ways we are only beginning to understand. In a world grappling with wars, terrorism, hunger, and strife, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Every day, headlines scream of conflict and despair, painting a bleak picture. Yet, amidst this chaos, there are stories of resilience. Communities rise from the ashes, uniting to rebuild and support one another. Consider the millions who, despite facing hunger, innovate to create sustainable solutions, turning barren lands into thriving gardens. Or the brave souls who stand against terrorism, advocating for peace and understanding, proving that courage can outshine fear. We are at a crossroads where our collective choices can either deepen the divide or foster unity. The fate of our world hinges on empathy and action. Every small effort counts, every voice matters. Together, we can transform despair into hope and strife into solidarity. The question is, will we rise to the challenge? In a world often filled with chaos and division, it's vital to remember the power of peace and hope. Each of us has the ability to be a beacon of light, spreading kindness and understanding in our communities. Imagine a world where differences are celebrated, where dialogue replaces conflict, and where compassion drives our actions. Every small act of kindness creates ripples, inspiring others to do the same. Together, we can build bridges instead of walls, fostering a global community united in our shared humanity. Let's choose to uplift one another, to dream of a brighter future, and to work hand in hand towards a world where peace reigns. Hope is not just a feeling, it's a call to action. Let's answer that call.